This rare footage from the mid-80s, taken by a Soviet documentary crew, shows an elderly bearded man in shorts walking through the snow. His name was Porfiry Ivanov, founder of a semi-religious doctrine. For the last 40 years of his life, Ivanov wore nothing but shorts, regardless of the season or the outside temperature.
Why do I walk in shorts? I believe that anyone in the world can wear just shorts. Shorts are an ephemeral phenomenon, but the body, which needs to live and breathe the fresh air, is another thing. I don't want to say that no one can do it. I believe everybody can. They just don't want to, because the body feels cold. And because it feels cold, people try to protect themselves in a physical way.
Ivanov believed that the cause of all human disease was people's own delicate natures, because of the fact that they had removed themselves from nature, and that the only way to return to the right way of life was to reject the trappings of civilization, including clothes.
Cold water is full of life. It is natural. It definitely helps the body generate heat inside. It's not the heat that you have inside clothes. It's heat that comes from the body.
Ivanov's cult of the cold received massive exposure before the Soviet Union collapsed and soon after his death. Thousands across the country followed the master's example, walking out in the cold wearing just underwear and pouring cold water over themselves. Sergei Karnaukov is not a typical Ivanov follower. He's an entrepreneur, a former high-ranking official, and his wife is a successful fashion designer. They have 4 children. Sergei believes that he owes his personal well-being to the Ivanov Health Improvement Program.
My lungs were almost completely blocked. My heart wasn't working properly. At the same time, there were other health problems too, including allergies. And allergy to the cold. An allergy to the cold is the most terrible. When you get your feet wet, you get asthma, and by the time I was 15, I almost got to the point where I simply had no chance of a normal social life.
According to Sergei, after he started pouring cold water over himself twice a day, all his illnesses disappeared.
You should pour cold water over yourself in the morning and in the evening. When you wake up, you just take a bucket of cold water and pour it over yourself. You should stand on the ground in the winter, right on the snow, and ask for good health for yourself. You need to find the opportunity to be thankful that you're alive.
Now Sergei surprises his neighbors with his daily cold water treatments, which he takes in his backyard along with his whole family.
Of course, I've gotten used to it. 23 years is a long time after all. Another thing is that you're going for it not expecting the cold, but the feelings I have now. If you look, you can see that the water evaporates and my body feels really warm now.